Hello, my friends. Kurt Berglund's Baseball World back with you. Thank you again for joining me. We are enjoying today one of Greg Sovan's games called Play Ball Baseball. And what I have done is set up a one-and-done tournament with his free franchise all-star set. You can pick up the instructions for Play Ball Baseball. You can pick up all of the franchise all-star cards, and there's a lot of them, and for free. All you have to do is print them. You need a couple of D8 dice, and you're ready to play ball baseball. It's a lot of fun. And I've set up this tournament where it's one and done. I just randomly grab a couple of teams. The first team I grab is the home team. The second team I grab is the visiting team, and I'm ready to play. Today's matchup features both teams in the current version. These are the modern players, last 60 years of the team's existences is where these players are drawn from. It's the New York Yankees traveling to Oakland Alameda County Coliseum to take on the Oakland A's. And it's going to be a good one. There is some overlap between the teams, but I think that's just fun. It's going to be, for the visiting Yankees, Ron Guidry on the mound, and he will be opposed by former teammate of Ron Guidry's, is Jim Catfish Hunter, pitching for the Oakland A's. Going to be a fun game. Glad you're with me. Let's check out the starting lineups and roll some play ball baseball. Lineups for the visiting Yankees. Leading off at shortstop, it's Derek Jeter. Batting second at first base, Don Mattingly. Batting third, the DH, Reggie Jackson. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Dave Winfield. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Batting sixth, the catcher, Thurman Munson. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Bobby Mercer. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Greg Nettles. And batting ninth, it's the second baseman, Willie Randolph. And Ron Guidry, the left-hander, is on the mound. Catfish Hunter will go for the A's. Their lineup, Ricky Henderson will lead off in center field today. Tony Phillips will bat second in left field. Jose Canseco will bat third. He's the DH. Reggie Jackson will bat fourth. He's the right fielder. Mark McGwire will bat fifth. He's at first base. Sal Bando will bat sixth. He's at third. Gene Tennis bats seventh. He's behind the plate doing the catching today. Bert Campaneris will bat eighth. He plays shortstop. And Mark Ellis will bat ninth. He plays second base. All right, so we are ready to go with play ball baseball. Derek Jeter stepping in the box against the Catfish Hunter. And we've got our D8s. The red die will be the tens digit. The white die will be the ones digit. And here we go. The pitch from Catfish to Derek Jeter is a 57. That's a strikeout 7. Oop, we got to drop this a little bit. Plus Catfish is 6. And hey, struck him out. We're underway in the top of the first. Jeter strikes out on a Catfish Hunter bender. Now it's Mattingly. Hunter winds and delivers. That's a 25. Ground ball to first base. Mark McGwire is going to take it himself for out number 2. And next is Reggie Jackson. Mr. October. Pitch from Catfish is a line drive heading toward first base. Can McGwire glove it? No, he cannot. It's by him for a base hit. Reggie's aboard with a single with 2 outs. And now it'll be Dave Winfield. Hunter the stretch. The delivery to Winfield. No. Not a single to left. Not a single because Catfish is not a left-handed pitcher. So we take the 15. It's hit in the air to right. Under it is Reggie Jackson, Oakland A's version, and he will make the catch for out number 3. Catfish has a successful first frame, and we go to the bottom of the first with a no score in this one. Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning, will face Henderson, Phillips, and Canseco in the bottom of inning number 1. He winds and delivers to Ricky. It's a walk, check, but it's too low, so it's not a walk. 62 is hit in the air to left field. Under this one is Dave Winfield for out number 1. Next is Tony Phillips. It's tough to make both of these lineups today. I got to tell you, a lot of great players. Guidry winds and delivers. That's a 68. Walk chance, and he does walk Phillips. So 1 out, 1 on for Oakland with Canseco coming to the plate. Guidry the stretch, checks Phillips. The delivery home to Canseco. Single to left, 8. And that's going to be a base hit. And Phillips will stop at second. So 2 on now with 1 out for Reggie. Lefty-lefty matchup. Guidry's pitch to the Oakland slugger. Hey, struck him out, and 2 gone. First strikeout for Louisiana Lightning. And here comes McGuire. Guidry the stretch and the delivery to Big Mac. Hey, struck him out, and that ends the Oakland first. They threaten but don't score. We go to the second, and we're scoreless in Oakland. You got to win to keep it, to stay in. So one of these teams is going to be gone from the tournament after today's game. O'Neill, Munson, and Mercer in the Yankee second inning. Catfish winds and delivers to O'Neill. Walk chance, and no, it's not a walk. 64 is hitting the air to right. Underneath this one is Reggie Jackson, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Thurman Munson, the captain, is up. We got 2 captains. We got Jeter and Munson. The pitch from Hunter is an 87. It's a ballpark check. Thurman Munson is a right-handed batter. So we're going to look at this column right here. Roll 1 die. And we had a 5. Single to left. Base hit for the captain, and there's 1 out and 1 on for the Yankees in inning number 2. Here comes Mercer. Hunter, the stretch, and the delivery to Bobby Mercer is a single to right, 6. We add Hunter's 9, and that's a base hit. That is a base hit. So let's check and see what happens to the base runners. Although I think I know they can advance at risk. They can advance at risk, and we're not going to try to advance. So there's 2 on. Munson stops at second. Mercer's at first. And with 1 out, it's Nettles. Catfish Hunter in a second inning jam. The pitch to Greg is a strikeout. Hey, struck him out. Number 2 for Catfish, and 2 outs in the inning now. If you can get Randolph, you can get out of it. Catfish the stretch and the delivery to Willie. He walked him. Base is dripping with Yankees now as we go to the top of the order, and Derek Jeter. 2 outs, bases loaded. Munson at third, Mercer at second, and Randolph at first. Catfish the stretch and the delivery, and we've got a crazy 88s. Crazy 88s coming. So, first I gotta grab my crazy 88s chart. Okay. And we need the bases to be loaded on our crazy 88s chart. Here they are. Bases are full. All right. We roll a D8. To 4, long fly to left. Retreating is Tony Phillips. He scales the wall. Is Tony going to bring this one back? His range rating is a 4, which you can see right there. So I have to roll a 9 or better. So I have to roll a 5 or more, and he'll make the catch. If I don't roll a 5 or more, if I roll a 1 through a 4, Derek Jeter's gone deep with a granny. And Tony Phillips makes the catch. Tony Phillips scales the wall, Otis Nixon style, and brings it back. That ends the Yankee second. So one more biscuit for breakfast, and Derek Jeter hits a granny. But he didn't. So we go to the bottom of the second with no score in Oakland. It'll be Bando, Tennis, and Campaneris as we get a rush of A's from the glory days of the 70s up against Guidry in the second. The pitch to Sal. Walk 4, no. No walk. Hit in the air to left. Under it is Winfield, and he takes it for out number 1. 1 gone in the bottom of the second. Now it's Tennis. Gino at the plate. Guidry winds and deals. He walks him. 1 out, 1 on for Oakland in the bottom of the second. Campy at the dish now. Oakland got a little momentum from Tony Phillips bringing that homer back. Can they turn it into runs? Guidry the stretch, and the delivery to Campaneris is a 71. So now we have a chance for a strikeout check on the 71. It's a 5, a K5. And we add that to his strikeout, and hey, strikes out Campy on that slider. 3rd strikeout for Guidry, and now Mark Ellis with 2 outs and Tennis still at first. The pitch from Guidry to Ellis is ball 4, and now there's 2 A's on with 2 outs. And Ricky Henderson coming to the plate. Not the scenario Joe Torre had in mind for his second inning. Ricky is 0 for 1. The pitch from Guidry. Single to right. No, not a single to right. Ground ball hit to Nettles. He's up with it. He's going to take it to third himself, and that will end the Oakland second. So both teams threaten in inning number 2, but do not score. We go to the third with a scoreless contest. Catfish Hunter goes back to facing the modern murderers row, Mattingly, Jackson, Winfield, 2, 3, 4 hitters in the Yankee lineup. The pitch from Catfish is a walk chance, but that's too low. Hit in the air to right. Underneath this one is Reggie Jackson of the Oakland A's fame, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Now it's Mr. October, 1 for 1. Chance for a single to right. Jackson's range is a 4, as you can see. Range is a 4 in right field. And he's going to make the catch. 2 down. Reggie catches Reggie's hit, or bid for a hit. Hunter winds and deals to Winfield. That is a walk check, and that is indeed a base on balls. Dave Winfield trots down to first base. Paul O'Neill coming to the plate. I'm reluctant to try and steal because I feel like there's so many home run chances. I don't know. Chance for a single to left. It is a single to left. We add the 3 from Hunter. It's a base hit. Winfield will stop at second, and with 2 outs, there are 2 on now for Thurman Munson. Catfish can't seem to have an easy inning. Hunter the stretch, and the delivery to Munson is a wild pitch check. Wild pitch rating for Hunter is a 1. No wild pitch. So now I need the other chart that I don't have out. Here it is. We're going to roll 2 dice for the batter again. So Munson, tennis blocks the pitch from Hunter in the dirt. It doesn't get by him. Munson back in the box. He's 1 for 1. The pitch from Catfish is a single to center, maybe. 34, no. Cut off, heading up the middle by Mark Ellis. He flips to Campaneris covering second, and that will retire the Yankees in inning number 3. The Yankees have left 7 men on in 3 innings, but have not scored. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. We are scoreless in Oakland at, as Sal Bando used to refer to it, the mausoleum. Guidry will face Phillips, Canseco, and Jackson, the 2-3-4 hitters in the Oakland lineup in inning number 3. The pitch from Louisiana Lightning is a chance for a base hit, but no. Instead, it's a comebacker. Gloved by Guidry. He takes a couple steps toward Mattingly and throws him the ball for out number 1. Now it's Canseco. Jose is 1 for 1. Guidry winds and deals a 66 walk check, and he does walk Canseco. Reggie at the plate. He struck out in the 1st. Guidry the stretch. The delivery is ball 4. Ball 4. He walked him 2 on. Not artistic pitching performances today. Guidry has walked 5 already in 2 1/3 innings. But nobody's crossed the base station either. McGuire at the plate. 0 for 1. Pitch from Guidry is a 68. And he walks McGuire. They are dripping with athletics on the bases. And now it's Bando. Yankee defense going to play for 2. They're playing for a double play. Guidry the stretch, and the delivery is a 53. Hey, struck him out. Number 4 for Guidry. And that's the 2nd out in the 3rd inning. He walked the bases loaded, comes back and strikes out Bando, and now Tennis is at the plate. Gino walked in the 2nd. The pitch to Gene Tennis is a ground ball. Randolph dives, picks it up, throws to Mattingly, gets his man, and that retires Oakland in the 3rd. So both teams are leaving base runners all over the field. 7 left on for Oakland, 7 left on for, 6 left on for the Yankees. And no runs have crossed the plate in 3 innings. We go to the 4th. Who's going to break through first? No score in Oakland. Mercer, Nettles, Randolph in the bottom of the 4th. Catfish winds and deals. A single to right chance. No, a shoestring catch by Reggie Jackson. And there's one gone. Oakland's Reggie Jackson putting on a clinic. Now it's Nettles, struck out in the second. Catfish winds and deals. Base hit right field. One out, one on for Randolph. Oakland infield at double play depth again. Randolph walked in the second. The pitch. And this is hit in the air to right. Over is Reggie toward the line. He's going to make the catch. Retreating back to first is Nettles, and there's two gone. Now it's Jeter. Derek is 0 for 2. Hunter the stretch and the delivery. Ground ball, Mark Ellis. He gloves it and throws to McGuire, and that will retire the Yankees in inning number 4. 1+done tournament. You lose and you are gone. Campaneris, Ellis, and Henderson. 8-9-1 in the Oakland 4th. Coming. Guidry winds and deals. This is the pitch framing 1. So we look at Munson's range, which is a 3. We add that to the walk. He does not walk. He struck him out. Number 5 for Guidry. Here's Ellis. K6, hey, struck him out. Number 6 for Guidry. 2 gone in the 4th. And now Ricky Henderson, the pitch from Guidry. To left and deep. Chance for Ricky to get it out of here. Gone. 1-0 lead for Oakland. A wall scraper, but it counts. Ricky got it out of here. 1-0 Oakland. A solo blast in the bottom of the 4th. Now it's Phillips. Tony's 0 for 1. Ground ball, Jeter. Derek gloves it and throws to Mattingly, but before the side is retired, a Ricky Henderson home run puts Oakland on top 1-0. We go to the 5th, and Catfish Hunter all of a sudden has a lead. A slim lead, but a lead nonetheless. Mattingly, Jackson, Winfield, 2, 3, 4 hitters for New York. Coming up in inning number 5. Catfish winds and deals to Mattingly. And he hits it in the air to left, slicing toward the line. On the run is Tony Phillips. He's got it for out number 1. Here's Reggie. 1 for 2 for Reggie. Crazy 88s. Gotta watch those crazy 88s. Here's our chart. To 5, chance of rain. Roll 1 die. If it's an 8, then a torrential downpour and we need new pitchers. It's not an 8. All right, Reggie back in there now against Catfish. 43. Jolted to center. On the run is Ricky Henderson, and Ricky's going to catch up to it for out number 2. Dave Winfield is 0 for 1. He has walked. Pitch from Catfish is an 83. Chance for, we got an error check. This is hit toward Mark Ellis. His error number is a 1. So anything but an 8, and Mark's going to make the play, and he does, to McGuire for out number 3. So it's a 1-2-3 5th inning. We're halfway through, but it's tight. 1-0 Oakland in round 1 of our 1+done tournament. Other games are on my channel that have been played in this tournament so far. Having a good time with it. Play ball baseball. I'll put the link to the website where you can pick up all the free stuff in the description for this video. Jose Canseco is 1 for 1. Reggie and then McGuire to follow. The pitch from Guidry is a 68, and he walks him. Reggie up, 0 for 1 with a walk himself. Guidry the stretch and the delivery to Reggie. Hey, struck him out. Some broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 7 strikeouts for Guidry, 1 gone in the 5th, and now it's McGuire. Guidry the stretch, and the delivery is an 81 to right field. We got to check O'Neill's range. It's a 5. It's going to drop. And it's going to be... Oh, excuse me. I got to make sure I did this right. No, it's to left. Chance for a double to left. Oh, against the left-handed pitcher. All right, so it's to right, but it's against the left-handed pitcher. So that will be a double for McGuire. Now, I can advance at risk with Canseco. Let's see what his speed is looking like. He is an average runner, as you can see from the A right there. So, an average runner running with risk is safe 1 to 3. Paul O'Neill's arm is average, so it won't change it. No, they're going to hold Canseco at third. So McGuire doubles. Canseco stops at third. There's still 1 out. Yankee infield going to move in now. And Bando is at the plate. Bullpen's also going to get active for New York. And that's going to be Righetti and Stottlemyre. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Just the way I like it. Yankee infield is in. Canseco at third, McGuire at second, 1 out. Guidry to Bando. The pitch. Walk check. It's not a walk. Hit in the air to left. And timeout. Canseco does not advance, and there are 2 outs now, and it's tennis. First base open. Tempting to walk him here, but he might walk him anyway himself. Campaneris is on deck. Guidry the stretch. Checks the runners. The delivery to Gene Tennis is a... Look at the play. Look at the play. It's going to be made by Nettles. He gloves it. He picks it up. He throws to Mattingly, and they retire the side. The Athletics get 2 in scoring position with 1 out and fail to score. We've played 5. It's 1-0 A's over the Yankees. Now we got to start looking at fatigue as a factor in the ball game. So we got 30 for Catfish coming. He has faced 22 batters, so he's okay for the moment. O'Neill, 1 for 2. The pitch to Paulie is ground ball Campaneris. He's up with it and throws to McGuire for out number 1 in the 6th. Munson. 1 for 2. Hit in the air to right, slicing toward the line. Reggie on the run and makes the play for out number 2. Here's Mercer. 1 for 2 for Bobby. Catfish. Ground ball, diving stop by McGuire. He takes it to the bag himself and retires the side in the 6th. Hunter in a groove now, 8 in a row. And 10 of his last 11 retired. Got to get him early, or it's not going to get done. Campaneris. Ellis and Henderson in there against Guidry in the bottom of the 6th. Can't beat 0 for 2. The pitch from Guidry is a ballpark check. Campy, of course, is a right-handed batter, so we'll look at that column right here. We roll our D8, and it's hit in the air to left. Under it is Winfield for out number 1. Mark Ellis, 0 for 1. Made a couple of nice plays on defense, and that's why he's in there. Guidry winds and delivers. I got some A's playing out of position here, but so I thought I needed Ellis to throw some leather. Tapper in front of the plate, gloved by Munson. He takes a couple of steps and throws to Mattingly, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Ricky. Ricky homered in the 4th for the only scoring in the ball game. Guidry has allowed the A's 3 hits, one of them the home run by Henderson. Hunter has allowed the Yankees 5 hits. The pitch from Guidry is a line drive back at Guidry, and he makes the grab, snagging it out of the air. It's a 1-2-3-6 for Guidry. We go to the 7th, 1-0 Oakland. We had a good game here, folks. Catfish Hunter will face Nettles, Randolph, and Jeter in the Yankee 7th. Eight, 9-1 for New York. The pitch from Catfish is a 67. He walked him. Now they could have Randolph bunt here. Or do you play for the win on the road? That's the question on America's mind at the moment. And I think, timeout. Yeah, Nettles at first. Randolph is 0 for 1. Hunter the stretch and the delivery. Willie squares to bunt. And there's 2 strikes. Well, all right. Hunter the stretch again. The delivery. The bunt is not on. 66. That's hit in the air to center. Coming on is Ricky at top speed and makes the catch for out number 1. So Nettles retreats to first, and now it's Jeter. Action starting in the Oakland bullpen. Honeycutt and Fingers start to throw. Lefty-righty double-barrel action just the way I like it. 1 out, Jeter up. Hunter the stretch and the delivery. Line drive and caught by Ricky Henderson in center field. Nettles has to hold. There are 2 gone. Jeter 0 for 4. Now it's Mattingly 0 for 3 coming to the plate. Nettles still at first. Top of the 7th. 2 outs. The pitch. And he walked him. 2 on now. As Nettles moves to second, Mattingly goes down to first. 2 on, 2 outs for Reggie. Well, I'm going to let him pitch to him. You could say I go to Honeycutt here, but he doesn't change any of Reggie's home run numbers, so I'm going to let Catfish go after him. 2 on, 2 out. Nettles at second. Mattingly at first. 2 outs. I have a feeling this is the ball game. Top of the 7th. The pitch from Catfish to Reggie is trouble. This is going to be trouble. It's going to get over Ricky's head. He was playing too shallow. 1 hops the wall. Scoring is Nettles. Scoring is Mattingly. It's a 2-run double for Reggie Jackson. And it's 2-1 New York in the top of the 7th with Winfield coming up. Out of the dugout comes Dick Williams, and he wants the ball from Catfish Hunter. He's going to go to Raleigh Fingers to face Winfield. So Catfish's day is done. The showdown with Reggie, a bust. So let's give you Catfish's numbers. He goes 6 2/3. He has allowed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. But the killer, the absolute killer for Catfish, the bases on balls. 1, 2, 3, 4 walks, and 2 of them have scored here in the 7th. It's 2-1 Yankees. Reggie in scoring position and Winfield at bat now. Now they could run for Reggie. But it's early, so they're not going to do that. Winfield against Fingers, righty-righty matchup. Raleigh, his 1974 season on the mound. 2 outs. First base open. O'Neill is on deck. The pitch to Winfield is hit in the air to right. Reggie Jackson of Oakland is going to make a catch one more time. And he does. That retires the side. It's time to stretch him out in Oakland, but the Yankees get 2 runs on 1 hit and leave 1. After 6.5, the Yankees trying to get in position to move on. They're leading 2-1. So Oakland now will face Guidry, who's in a groove. He has retired 6 of 7 and 8 of 9. I'm sorry, 7 of 9. Since Ricky Henderson's home run back in inning number 4. Bottom of the 7th, Guidry ready to face Phillips, Canseco, and Jackson. The Yankee bullpen is cooking with Gossage and Lyle throwing for Joe Torre's Bronx Bombers. All right, Tony Phillips, 0 for 2. Pitch. Crazy plays. Got a few of those. All right, so we're going to re-roll our D8. It's a 6. Fly ball right field. Charging hard is O'Neill. And he is a two. And he makes the catch. Paul O'Neill makes the play for out number 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Canseco. Now, Guidry is in the fatigue zone. And there are a number of conditions for that. Okay. All right. So you add 3 and you get 32, and that is when basically his card blows up. So he's at 29. He'll face Canseco. 2 walks and a single for Jose today. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. The pitch from Guidry. Hey, struck him out. That's number 8. He's in a groove. You can't deny it. And Reggie's coming to the plate now. Big defensive day for Jackson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 catches of fly balls. Now they need him to go deep. The pitch from Guidry is a walk check, but it's not. So, hey, struck him out. Number 9 for Guidry. And we've played 7 with the Yankees now on top, 2-1. Fingers will face O'Neill, Munson, and Mercer in inning number 8. His first full inning of work. 1 for 3 for O'Neill. Fingers, the pitch is... Hey, struck him out. 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Now it's Munson. Thurman is 1 for 3. Fingers, winds, and deals. Single to left. No, that's going to be cut off by Campaneris. He plants and throws to McGuire. And there are 2 gone in the 8th for New York. Here comes Mercer. Bobby is 1 for 3. Fingers, winds, and delivers. Hey, struck him out. A 1, 2, 3, 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. New York 2, Oakland 1. 1 and done tournament. All right, so we got a new pitcher coming on for the Yankees. And it's Goose Gossage. Guidry is done for today. All right, so let's tell you about Guidry's day. He went 7 innings. He allowed 1 run. It was earned. 1, 2, 3 hits. He struck out 9. And he walked 3, 6, 7 men and got away with it. Gossage comes on now, a right-hander. He will face McGuire, Bando, and Tennis unless Oakland goes to their bench. They need a run, and there's 6 outs left. Mariano Rivera and Sparky Lyle are throwing in the Yankee bullpen behind Gossage. McGuire comes to the plate. 1 for 2. The pitch, ball 4. He walked him. So now we're going to see a runner because McGuire is slow. So it's going to be, who's it going to be? It's going to be Carney Lansford to run for McGuire. And Bando comes to the plate. Now they could ask Sal to bunt. It's Gossage. Bunting Gossage can't be fun. Bando's 0 for 3. Gossage the stretch. He checks Lansford at first, and the delivery home is a passed ball check. So we got to look at Munson's passed ball rating, which is a 2. Not a pass ball. So it's a pitcher 2X. Here it is. All right. Gossage gloves it. He turns and fires to Jeter for 1. The relay to Mattingly is not in time, and Bando is safe at first. The pinch runner Lansford is eliminated, and now Bando is the tying run at first base. Lansford is going to stay in the game and play first base in the 9th inning. Gene Tennis is up against Rich Gossage. Gossage the stretch. Tennis 0 for 2. The delivery. Struck him out. 2 gone. And now Campaneris, who is 0 for 3 and hasn't looked good. The Oakland bench. Giambi, Tejada, Murphy, Chavez, Henderson. It's time for Giambi. And that's it for Campy. Now they could go to Lyle here, but they're not going to. They're going to stick with Gossage. Bando at first, 2 men out, bottom of the 8th. Gossage, power pitcher. Giambi, power hitter. Gossage the stretch, the delivery. Hit to center. Not deep. Under it is Mercer, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We go to the 9th. With your score, Yankees 2, Oakland 1. Got to do a couple changes here now for Oakland. Need a new shortstop. That'll be Miguel Tejada. So he takes over at short. Fingers is done. It's going to be Eckersley. Fingers goes 1 1/3 perfect innings with a strikeout. Eckersley, usually, of course, only in with the lead, but got to hold them where they're at. So it's Nettles, Randolph, and Jeter, 8-9-1 for New York in the 9th. In the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Ellis, Ricky Henderson, and Tony Phillips, 9-1-2 for Oakland. All right, Eckersley to Nettles, who is 1 for 2. The pitch to Nettles is a 44. That's to right and deep. Did he get it? Back goes Jackson, and on the track, Reggie makes the catch. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Greg Nettles goes deep. But no. Now it's Randolph 0 for 2. Eckersley winds and deals. Hey, struck him out. 2 gone in the 9th. Mariano Rivera all by himself, throwing in the bullpen. Lyle has taken a seat. Jeter is 0 for 4. The pitch from Eckersley is a ground ball. Mark Ellis. He cuts it off, heading up the middle, plants and throws to Carney Lansford at first, and that'll retire the Yankees in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. With your score, Yankees 2, A's 1. And Rivera is on for the potential save. Gossage went an inning. Struck out a man and walked a man. That's it. Rivera is on for the save. He will face Ellis, maybe, Henderson, and Phillips. Ellis is being called back to the dugout. We're going to see a pinch hitter for him. And it'll be Dwayne Murphy. Left-handed batter, Ricky Henderson, his teammate, on deck. Rivera the stretch and the delivery to Murphy is a tapper out in front of home plate, gloved by Munson. He fires to Mattingly, and Murphy is retired, 1 gone. Ricky Henderson is 1 for 4, and he comes to the plate now. Rivera the stretch, the delivery to Ricky. Ball 4, he walked him. Now we might see some base running hijinks. Tony Phillips coming to the plate. All right. All right. So Phillips stands in there against Rivera. There's 1 out. Ricky's at first. Rivera the stretch, the delivery to Ricky. And timeout. Goes Ricky, the throw from Munson down to Randolph, and they got him. They shot down Ricky Henderson, and there are now 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Tony Phillips coming to the plate. Yikes. Canseco on deck. Last chance saloon is Tony Phillips. Rivera the stretch, the delivery to Tony Phillips, and that will be a hit to left. Charging hard is Winfield, and he takes it off the shoe tops. And the Yankees will defeat the Oakland A's 2-1 and move on in the 1+done play ball tournament. Let's give you the totals. Wow, what a game. For New York, 2 runs. 6 hits, and they committed no errors. Oakland, 1 run, 3 hits, and they committed no errors. Winning pitcher, Ron Guidry. The save goes to Mariano Rivera. The loser is Catfish Hunter, who lost his confrontation with Mr. October and therefore lost the ball game. All right, so New York moves on. Thank you for being with me. Play ball baseball. Check out the link in the description for the video. Thanks for being with me. Have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.